Welcome into Studio 3, that's Jonathan, I'm Chase, and we're here to give you some last-minute tips as you set your lineups for the tricky triangle. Now, Jonathan, Pocono Raceway, we have the usual suspects, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, that are going to be really strong today. But what about Ryan Blaney? He's the defending winner and he's on the pole.
Ryan Blaney, I set my lineup before cars got on track, and Ryan Blaney was in my lineup Thursday morning when I set my lineup, simply because he's good at Pocono, defending winner of this race. I don't have Ryan used a lot in the past in Fantasy Live, so saving myself some usages early on in the year freed him up for this race, so Ryan Blaney is in my lineup this weekend. And
you bring up a really good point, Jonathan, about keeping track of what drivers you use now, because we're in the middle of the season, and if you're anything like me, like Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, my usage is going down, so I got to save them a little bit.
I think that's a good place to have those type of guys in the garage. I'm the same way this weekend. Kevin Harvick is my garage driver. Kyle Busch, I was borderline on putting him in the garage or not. But don't forget the bonus picks. Last weekend, I chose not to put Kyle Busch in my lineup for the 600, but I had him as all of my bonus picks, and that paid off. So you can still make points off those guys who aren't in your lineup.
That's a good way to work around that. Now let's talk about some sleeper picks. A couple Chevy guys that come to mind, Alex Bowman, Jay McMurray, he starts third too.
Alex Bowman, Jimmy Johnson, both guys are in my lineup. I have a weird feeling about that 88 car. It always seems to be pretty strong at Pocono. We remember back a couple years, Dale Earnhardt Jr. actually swept Pocono in the 88 machine. So we saw last weekend, again, the Chevys start to turn the corner. I think Chad Knaus, Jimmy Johnson, they're hitting on a little bit of something. Watch out for the Hendrick cars.
Well, Jonathan gave you some good advice. Now it's time for you to finish up those lineups and get ready for Pocono Raceway, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1.